Welcome to Supermarket Passport, where I travel to countless countries to search and shop for unique and delicious foods and drinks. Today, let me take you to Seoul, South Korea to visit Harmony Mart, a small supermarket in the tourist area of Insadong. One highlight today is hunting down a Korean instant noodle that isn't Shin Ramyeon. We're also on the lookout for fresh fruit, which is honestly a major reason why I explore supermarkets while traveling. This video is part of my 7 Picks, 1 Basket series. I will be buying items in 7 different categories. They include fresh fruits or vegetables, savory snacks, sweet snacks, ready-to-eat meals, seasoning and sauces to make a local dish at home, instant noodles and drinks. I will rate each product category from all the supermarkets I visit so we can find out what the tastiest, unique products from around the world. This is Harmony Mart in Insadong, Seoul, South Korea. I usually stay in Myeongdong, and the Harmony Mart there only has junk food and snacks. I had to research a bit to find a supermarket in the downtown area. I found this outlet in Insadong, which sells fresh vegetables and raw meat, which were my criterias of a supermarket. Our top batter is the fresh fruit and vegetables section. I am a bit obsessed about eating local fruits. These mini Korean nectarines were in season, on sale, and looked so juicy and delicious. Though Korean melons are unique, I've had them, and they are not my favorites. The grapes and blueberries looked imported, and tomatoes were in the fruit, not vegetable sections. It was a no-brainer for me to pick the nectarines. I included instant noodles in this challenge as a tribute to Momofuku Ando, the creator of instant ramen, who traveled around the world sampling various noodle dishes before coming up with his invention. There are so many variations of instant noodles. They include noodles for army stew, cold noodles, black bean noodles, abalone soup noodles, clearly more than Shin Ramen. Gomtang is a non-spicy beef soup and is one of my favorite Korean soups, so I am excited to try this with noodles. I want to buy seasoning from all the supermarkets to make a local dish at home. There were a lot of sauces for India and Thai curries, even the milder Japanese curry mixes. Then there are Chinese dish seasonings, like for braised mapo tofu and spicy stir-fried beef. There was a section on Korean stews. There were fish stew, army stew, and my favorite, I chose the spicy seafood and tofu sundufu stew. Can't wait to add more seafood, tofu, and kimchi to eat this dish. The next section are unique drinks, which are always a lot of fun. I have a separate video comparing 10 different Korean drinks, so be on a lookout for that. While there are lots of drinks, many are American or similar to Japanese ones, it took a bit of time to choose one. I love Korean pears and thought about getting the juice form, but since I like carbonated drinks as well, I ended up with this sparkling pear soda. Originally, I wanted to compare deli dishes, but then realized many supermarkets don't offer these perishable items, so instant, ready-to-heat dishes had to make the cut. Retortable pouch dishes are quite popular in Asia, and they are quite tasty. There's abalone and ginseng, abalone and mushrooms, octopus and kimchi, beef and mushrooms, seafood and mushrooms. There are simpler flavors such as pumpkin and vegetable porridge. Retortable packages for soups are more popular in Asia. Frankly, I like them better because there is no need to add water or no risk of tin can taste. This is what I ended up selecting, and full disclosure, I've had this before and it is so tasty. Next section is sweet snacks, and with so many choices, it's such a challenge to decide what to get. Cereals, which I eat about once a decade, but they are still nostalgic. I did not film the section as expected, so there is no footage of the candy section. Note to self, always make sure I'm not filming in photo mode. But I do love Asian sweet nutty drinks, soups. I bought this grain-based mix 2 years ago and really enjoy it on a cold day. The flavor coffees like the tiramisu would be yummy if I liked sweet coffee. This time, I went with the mugwort drink mix. I picked a unique flavor of gummy candies, lychee, and kiwi. But listen, I found this flavor at my local Canadian Costco. The next section is savory snacks. And in Korea, flavored almonds, both sweet and savory, are very popular, as are fried seaweed chips. Then they come in flavors like wasabi and garlic. Now, I've had both types of snacks before and I like them. I wanted to try something different this time. There were plenty of savory snack choices, including a huge variety of Pringle flavors, but I decided to keep it simple with a bag of Doritos. There were sections of the supermarket that wouldn't be included in my 7 items, but it's still really interesting to check them out. First is the fresh vegetables section. Keep in mind that this is a downtown supermarket, so fresh vegetables were very expensive. Whether it was fresh chili peppers or leafy greens, everything was over 1,001. But just look at the selection of greens, so healthy. The refrigerated kimchi section was right next to the vegetables. There was a small display of locally sourced vegetables like leeks, radishes, and carrots that were reasonably priced. If I could cook at my hotel, I would have wanted to try all the refrigerated cold noodles. I think the selection was amazing considering how small this supermarket was. There was a small selection of condiments. I was intrigued by the variety of chili sauces. Next was the refrigerated alcohol section. Terra and Cass Beer are the 2 popular local brands, but what's more fun are the Korean wine coolers, which are fruity and easy to drink. There are instant rice porridges like the cup noodles, but I don't love the rice texture. In the traditional Korean condiment section, there were many varieties of dashida powdered beef stock, sesame oil, soy sauce, fish sauce, and miso. The chilled section had ginseng chicken porridge and other ready-to-eat soups. The section continues with chilled drinks, such as these retro triangle packages of cold coffee, probiotic yogurt drinks, and extensive Starbucks-flavored coffees. There were interesting cheese stick snacks. Next is the frozen food section, which again made me wish I could access a kitchen in Seoul. There are a lot of bibigo dumplings, which are delicious but available globally. The kimchi ones are my favorite. The prawn spring rolls looked yummy. Not sure whether frozen fried yangnyeom chicken would be soggy. The next case had fried pork and my favorite, kimchi fried rice. Then they had cheese dogs and hot toku, sweet Korean pancakes. Finally, there were Korean spirits. Unfortunately, I couldn't pick out something from every section of the supermarket, but I did pick up a few items, so I'll share my taste tests in another video, so please look out for that. These are the items I ended up getting. Wow! Thank you, supermarket fans, for making it to the end of my first video of this series. I hope to improve on the filming, the format, so hop onto my shopping cart and let's ride together.